Hi, mathematicians. Like our learning target said, we are going to be learning about turnaround facts today. This is the commutative property for addition. That means that it doesn't matter what order we add our two groups or our add-ins, that the total is not going to change. So let's practice this together. Take a look at the clothes hanger on your screen. You will see it has some clothespins. Let's first figure out how many clothespins are in each of our two groups. Let's count these first. 1, 2, 3. So one of our groups has 3 clothespins, and 1, 2 are being added. So 3 and 2 makes how many in all? Pop 3 in your head and count on. 3, 4, 5. 5 altogether. Now, how can we write an equation to match this picture? You'll see it on your screen there. 3 add 2 makes 5. Now let's look at another clothes hanger. Okay, what do you notice here? What has stayed the same between the last clothes hanger and this clothes hanger? What do you notice has changed? Oh, it's still the same number of clothespins. There's still 5 altogether. We've just switched the order in which the clothespins appear. Instead of the group of 3 being first, now there's a group of 2 and adding 3 more. 2 and 3 more makes 5 altogether. Now, what equation could we write to match this picture? It's called a turnaround fact. That means that the total remains the same, but the add-ins have just turned around or changed places. This is what I was telling you about, that commutative property for addition. Let's try another one. Here's another clothes hanger. Remember, you want to start by thinking about the two groups. How many clothespins do you see here? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have another group of 1, 2, 3. So 5 and 3, pop 5 in your head. 5, 6, 7, 8. Makes 8 clothespins all together. What equation could we write to match this picture? You got it. 5 add 3 equals 8 altogether. Okay, same thing like we did with 2 plus 3. Let's look at this clothes hanger. What do you notice is the same? What has changed? Tell someone at home. Okay, you might have noticed that there are still 8 clothes hangers altogether. We still have a group of 3 and a group of 5. They've just changed places or turn around. That's where we get the name turnaround fact. So we still have 3 and 5 more. Pop 3 in your head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 add 5 more gives us 8 altogether. So now I could write a new fact to match the picture. So now I have 3 add 5 makes 8 altogether. I've simply turned around our add-ins, but the total has remained the same. Now let's look at dominoes. This is just another way of representing addition. On the last slides, we looked at a clothes hanger picture, but now we're going to look at dominoes. So what do you notice about this domino? You might say you see 2 groups, that there's a group of 5 and a group of 2. So we know altogether we would have 7 dots. If I wrote an equation to match, I would have 5 add 2 makes 7. Take a look at this domino. What do you notice is the same? What do you notice is different? Well, the two groups have the same numbers, 5 and 2. They've simply switched places or turned around. How would I write an equation to match? Well, instead of saying 5 plus 2 equals 7, now I would say 2 plus 5 equals 7. The total has not changed. I have just simply turned around my two add-ins. Okay, boys and girls, now it's your turn to show me what you've learned. See the domino on your screen? You are going to write the turnaround facts to match this domino. Send your work to Miss Ennis. Remember, when we write a turnaround fact, the total does not change. We simply switch or turn around the two groups. Good luck, mathematicians.